Hey guys, how's it going? It's Tyson here. Today I'm going to be doing something that I don't normally do. I'm going to be looking at a mod that is coming out soon that isn't one of my own. Um, but first, we're standing here at the Waterloo Works, Waterloo, Iowa. Uh, the basically the big John Deere plant that makes all of their tractors on the Deere County map. This plant has 100 years of history, and in those 100 years, they've produced nothing but legends. We're going to take a look at a few of them, and we're going to dig into what this video is actually about. Since 1919, the John Deere Waterloo Works has produced pretty much all of John Deere's row crop tractors. I think the only exceptions might be some of the smaller two-cylinders. I might even be wrong on that. But we've got a few of the legends here, which are the 4020, the 7810, 8410, 8760, and of course they're still making tractors at this plant today, including the 8RX and the 9R, which are standing right here. But these tractors aren't what this video is about. These tractors are about one of the most iconic tractors ever to come out of this plant. I'm talking about the Soundgard era of tractors, all the way from the 4030 all the way up to the 4960. Today in front of us we have the 4030 all the way up to the 4455 and the 4630, 4640, and 4840 tractors. Tired Iron Modding has created all of these using the AAA modding John Deere large frame pack and the Black Sheep 4440. We've got open station variants as well as cabbed variants, and we have mechanical front wheel drive when it was available, starting with the 50 series and going into the 55 series. And there's an option for a 148 loader. There's an option for duals, wheel weights, you name it. He has outdid himself on this one. This is an absolute home run at the end of FS19 as the game draws to a close and we move into FS22. Absolute home run. We've got just everything. Like this is, I joked with him one day that we would one day have the entire Waterloo lineup, and he took it upon himself to knock out a few of the tractors in that list. Even in the he's even did the narrow front on the earlier models like the 4040 and the 4030. You name it, it's in here. We'll go through the store options on a few of these in a minute here, but I'm just gonna take a quick walk around for you guys to see these all. We'll hop in the cabs, a few of them. We'll hop in this 4840. So the 40 series features a quad range transmission, whereas the 50 and 55 series are a power shift transmission. So we'll hop in this 4450 here, and as you can see, here's the 15-speed power shift. Obviously, this doesn't really affect anything; it's just the visuals, but it's worth pointing out. And we'll take a look at a couple of these open stations here. As you can see, when we moved to the 50 series, John Deere put a little guard thing at the back here. So that's he's modeled that on. Well, it was on there, but he left that on there, which is just makes these all so much better. Brand new seat modeled up. Even a new looks like new controls there. I think I don't think that's a regular quad range. That's actually pretty cool. I didn't even notice he did that. I'm just taking a look at this pack as pretty much the same time you guys are here. But here's the 15-speed power shift again. But you guys get the idea here. We got the entire lineup. It's amazing. He really outdid himself. We got two-wheel drives, mechanical front-wheel drives. We got loader options. The earlier tractors with the exhaust changed. If you didn't notice that earlier, he's even got that model on there. How some of them have an air cleaner mounted on the hood, some of them don't. Just an absolute home run of a mod. Like this is something that I've wanted for so long. We've had so many different variants of these tractors over the years in the Farm Sim series, but nobody's ever decided to make them all of the same quality. And that's just what makes this pack awesome. These tractors are going to be in your mods folder sooner than you think. I'm just gonna flip through some of these store options and not go through every tractor. We'll start with the 4030, which has not existed in Farm Sim ever. Um, this is the entire 40 to 4430 two-wheel drive open station. As you can see here, we got a 4030. We got options for the for a full rack of weights and a half rack of weights, a 4230 and a 4430 engine option. As you can see there, it changes the exhaust. We got the 148 loader option, as well as all of our wheel options. You got wheel weights, duals, and you got your narrow front with narrow front with weights, and narrow front with duals. Then we're back to standard there. So we're gonna skip over the 4440 open station because it's exactly identical, and we're gonna go straight into the 4450 four-wheel drive open station, which, as you can see, is slightly different. We got the full air cleaner and everything here, and this one only has one, or it does have two weight options. Sorry, you got half and full. You got your engine options here, and you got your only a lot less wheel options on as you get into the newer ones, because well, they didn't offer them with a narrow front, so that kind of gets rid of a few options. And then this one's mechanical front wheel drive, so there was no narrow front. But yeah, there's enough options for you guys to choose from. You got a US drawbar there, you know, you name it. These things are actually quite well done. These tractors are such a change. Just it's such a welcome change after dealing with various levels of quality of various Soundgard tractors, none of them ever being made on the same template. And this is just amazing. Like, one little feature I noticed here is the little mirror on the 4030 here. I didn't even notice that when I was first going through here. We're gonna just go through this one here again. Just you got your weight options again, half and full, and you got 4230 and 4430 options. Again, we're not gonna go through every model. We're just gonna go through the 30 and the 50. And then we'll go through all of the large frames though. And then we got our wheel options on this here, which is just standard weights and duals. Now we're over here at the 4450, or well, I guess it's 4050, but you get the idea. Another mechanical front wheel drive here, with a cab this time though. You got a half weight option and a full weight option. Even all the tractors had the loader option. I just haven't showed it. And you got your 4250 and 4450 engine option as well. So for those of you who don't understand what we mean when various guys say large frame and small frame, John Deere offered two frame sizes when they made these Soundgard tractors. You had your small frames, which is what we just went through there. You have your large frames, which are larger, longer tractors, more weight. Engines are turned up a little bit more by adding an intercooler and I believe different injectors and pumps and various other things you can do to modify an engine, a diesel engine, to make more power. So they lengthened the tractor and they added weight when they did it. I don't know if it's actually like just from the lengthening of the frame or how that worked, but they're definitely a little bit beefier. They got a lot more power than their short frame cousins. So this is the 4630, the oldest large frame, and it's got this pretty much the same options as the other tractors. Your weight options, you got your wheel options, pretty basic. All right, now we're looking at the 4640. Sorry, the 4640 is I believe it's actually shorter than the 4630, but it's also shorter than the 4840. But it's obviously longer than the rest of the, like, the 4440. It sits at 132 horsepower, and again, it's got the same wheel options as the other tractors and the same weight options. But I just wanted to show these tractors because of the entire Soundgard lineup, we have not had a very good run with publicly available 4630, 4640, and 4840 mods. And just to have these all made on the same template is just game changing. You guys are gonna love these things. Alright, let's finish off here with the 4840. This thing has a massive hood. Like, look at the length of that compared to the 4640. It's kind of hard to see because it's a video, obviously, but you can you can see it is significantly longer. This thing is a beast. This thing has 151 horsepower, and it's got the same wheel weight, same weights and wheel options as the others. But there's just something about the 4840. I don't know what it is. I love the look of this thing. If you're watching this video, you've either got these mods in your mods folder, or they will be out very shortly. Tired Iron said as soon as the video's up, he is planning to finish them up and get them out to you guys as soon as possible, so you guys are going to be able to enjoy these as much as I do. And I hope you guys have a great day. Remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys next time. Thanks, guys.